A few weeks ago I was talking to the people from XTOOL and they asked me would I like a diagnostic tool. I said sure, let's give it a go, because they said they've got this D7 bidirectional tool. That means they talk together, if you see what I mean, when you plug it into your OBD2. So they sent this. Now they sent me a few weeks ago, but I haven't had the opportunity to plug it into a car because I didn't have one. But today we've got Paul's car. We're going to plug it into that in a minute on this video. So this is the box it comes in. It says Smart Diagnostic System, Android, high-speed processor, 7-inch new UI design. I don't know what that means. Special function, auto scan, updates, report. There's got a person there, I don't know what he's doing. Settings, more, diagnostics, remote. Now, unlike the Topdon, which had free upgrades for life, this you have to pay for every 3 years. Alright, so it's not too bad. I'll put the price of it down here for the upgrade. It's not all that expensive either, it's a lot cheaper than Snap-on. So what do you get? Well, if we look at the box, see, nice plastic box. Take note, Topdon, put it in a box, because we like to put things on shelves, not have them stuck in a drawer. And it is a nice box too, because it's got some nice big clamps on. First thing you get is a manual. I suggest you read it. It's pretty good. Now, this is the machine, so let's open this straight away. And we'll turn it on whilst we're chatting. Very simple setup. Charge point, on off. And that's it. It's all compact. Now this threw me the first time I did this video a few weeks ago, because I did do it a few weeks ago, but with having nothing to plug it into, I forgot. Anyway, you've got your cable. One end plugs into your what's it called, D7 here, and this one goes into this thing. Now I thought it was a remote dongle at first, you know, but it doesn't. It screws into here, and I suppose it's for different types of cars and whatever. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But it also comes with a charger. Now this is a sort of a universal thing, because it's got a North American type plug, which you just simply click in and go like that. That's for your charger. And you also got a little charging cable, pretty handy, USB, where you can change it to this type. Now I have no idea what that plugs into. I don't know, probably European. But it boots up very fast. Now I've already set this to my Wi-Fi, and it's a kind of a nice little thing, and it's already asking for updates. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the updates on this, and then we're going to go across to the car and try it out. So I've just been upstairs on the computer to try and find out what this piece does here. Maybe somebody can fill me in. It looks like it could be for charging. I'm not sure. But anyway, whilst I was upstairs, I found out the software update is 130 Canadian dollars a year. And considering it does, I think it's about 44 different types of vehicle, like brands and things like this, it's not too bad. So according to the Book of Words, which I was reading, it says this is based on an Android 5.1.1 OS. The D7 features bi-directional control capability, OE levels all systems, diagnostic, comprehensive service resets, and extensive vehicle coverage of 85 plus car brands. So there, I was wrong at 40, didn't I? Oh no, it was just 44 updates. Equipped with a robust quad-core processor, 32 gigabytes of memory, 7-inch screen, 1024-600 resolution, 4000 milliamp amp hour built-in battery, microphone, dual speakers, and an intuitive interface. What more do you want? Huh? Brilliant, isn't it? Because you could use it as just a little tablet as well as this, because it's got all the features on, I think. Wait a minute. More. XTOOL. Yeah, oh, wait a minute, it's going on internet now, wait a minute. Back. Remote control, diagnostic, settings, updates, we've done that bit. Technical support, well I've got technical support on there straight away, or email us. Okay. Auto scan, diagnostic. Oh, wait a minute, what's this here? Oh, no, that's not going to work. Home. Ah, you see? It's a little Android. So that's good. Go on the internet with it. Straight to their site. Quelle surprise. So that's good. So it's got a lot of functions, a lot of possibilities. Let's go and try it on a Puma. That's what you've been waiting for. So here we are on the car. It's a 2016 Puma. Last of the line. It's got a lot of electronics on this vehicle, and this might be just the tool to carry around. Who knows? But it does an awful lot of vehicles as well as this Puma. We tried it the other day on a Range Rover, and it worked great. We could tell us all the voltages and the settings and things like this. But today's the day for the Puma, because we do Land Rovers. So first of all, we've got to click auto scan. Now make sure the ignition's on, because we tried it before with the ignition off. It'll go to auto scan, and there you go, straight away. Land Rover L316 Defender. Okay, so it knows what it is. We can do an automatic scan. There's only 3 major modules on this one, and it's saying 2 failures. Well, we know that the ABS control is a failure because we've got the ABS disconnected at the back, because we're doing the axle. Powertrain control module, it says 1 failure. Diagnose. Read trouble code, and it says high speed CAN communication bus intermittent. Alright, if you want to find out more information, you press the little magnifying glass here, and it'll go onto internet and find out what the answer is. It's very much similar to the Topdon. So we'll go back into this section here. We're not going to check, we could actually wipe out that error code, but the thing is we want to try it against the Topdon and Paul's diagnostic tool that he brought, but so far so good. So we've only found 3 units it's there. We've got live data. We can read on this here everything that's going on in this car. There's so many codes, I'm not going to read them all out, but let's go right down to the last one. Bloody hell, I didn't realise there was that many. Bloody hell, how many's it got on here? 125 separate readings. So if you can't find out anything with your engine, gearbox or whatever you want to do with this, well, there must be a problem, because it monitors just about everything. Does it do it like a Land Rover machine? Who knows, never seen one, but it does an awful lot more, I think, than the Topdon. So let's go back, and it did do something else that was kind of unusual on here, wasn't it? Let's go back, exit automatic scan, yes. Special functions, that's the one we missed the other day. Is this engine built to EU5 emission specifications? No. Diesel particulate filter is installed. Model year 2015 model. Okay. Special applications. So this is interesting, because this goes through all sorts of things. Powertrain, check before departure. Brake bleed, that's handy. Steering angle calibration, that must be for the electric steering boxes. High pressure fuel pump replacement reset, oil change reset, lambda center gain adjust, what the hell does that mean? Injector replacement resets, exhaust gas recirculation throttle replacement, exhaust gas recirculation valve replacement, turbocharger replacement reset, mass airflow sensor replacement reset, and diesel particulate filter reset. Now that could be handy, because they are problematic, apparently. What else has it got here? Setup and configuration, configure new modules. Look, if you want to change the ABS control module, by hitting this it'll reconfigure it. Again, we don't want to do too much and bugger the car up, so we're not going to put anything in, but it just goes to show you what this little box can do. What else can it do? System selection, powertrain control module, ABS module, what does this do? Oh, that's just reading the faults on the powertrain thing. We can do live data on the, live data for the engine. Loads and stuff there to work out. Very interesting. So it's a good little tool. I like it, because it read this straight away. We did a Jaguar, not a Jaguar, we did a Range Rover with it yesterday. What was it? A Range Rover Sport. They had a problem with the battery going flat. And we used this, and there was showing no faults at all on that car, which was strange. But we were using this for the first time out of the box in anger. We did try and do a little bit of a filming with it. But the problem was the sun on the screen, we couldn't really see too much because we were working outside. But it's a kind of a bright screen when you're in your workshop, so that's a nice thing. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to try Paul's unit. So we're going to switch this off, and we're going to plug Paul's in and see what that does. Right, so this is Paul's machine. It's a V-Dent. I've not heard of it, but he said he got it off Amazon, and it's a dedicated machine for Land Rover and Jaguar, isn't it? I think, like Jaguar Land Rover. So it's a very simple control. We can move the things across, play back. It must have some sort of recording device, but we're interested in Land Rover. Loading data, so it tells us if it's for Jaguar or Land Rover. Kind of interesting. So we want Land Rover. Automatic selection. So we want, oops, wait a minute, number 5. How do we get to number 5? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. You see, Land Rover L316 Defender 2.2 Euro spec U5 model year 2016. So we click yes. Now will it find the same codes? Diagnostics, auto scan, ABS control module. Now it should come up with the same fault. Yeah, fault 1. Instrument control module pass. Powertrain control module. Scanning. Fault 1. So it's found out exactly the same things. So that's pretty good. So we're not going to erase them again because we're going to use the Topdon. This was a little bit cheaper. I think the D7 was around 450 Canadian, around about that way. I don't know, what was this one?
I think that cost me about £120.
£120. So what else does it do? How do we go back? Oh, escape. Control units. Instrument control, ABS control. There's no on-off button with this, is it? It's just
no.
As you plug it in, yeah. Let's get the Topdon out.
Okay.
See how the Topdon compares. Like I said, there's only 3 modules on this car: the instruments, the engine, the powertrain, and the ABS. So there's not a great deal for it to mess about with, is there?
No.
But I bet you, if you unplug and reset, it'll work fine. I think, because mind you, we had problems with the other one.
Unplug it?
Yeah, unplug it. I'll get the Topdon out. So let's see how the D7 compares to this Topdon. Again, it's not a thing that we've used all that much, but I wonder if the battery's charged up. We'll see. Oh yeah, there's it's charged up. Downside of this is the cable's a bit too short. You see, it's a short cable, and it doesn't come in a box. So let's plug it in, because it'll charge off the OBD too. Ignition still on? Yeah. I don't know what it's doing. Has it? Oh, wait a minute. It's doing something. Okay. Right. Diagnostics. Auto search. Lucky dip for the VIN. Like looking for your lottery numbers. Will it find the Puma? Because it doesn't find. Oh, wait a minute. It's doing something. It's a lot slower. It's slower than the XTOOL model. Right, current vehicle information, Land Rover L316 2016 2.2 Euro spec EU5, yes. So it has found it. What will it put in for its tools for the diagnostics? Health report. Right, so it's found 2 faults. Again, ECM, engine control module. Read fault code. CAN bus. We'll go back on that. How do we exit it? Oh, back. Back. And ABS, but it'll come up with the same thing. Read fault code. Wheel speed sensor circuit intermittent. That's because we've pulled it off. Well, what has this got for special functions? We don't know, because the other one had special functions. Report. Go back. System selection. It hasn't got anything. It doesn't have anything compared to the other one. Just the very basics. Let's do it again and see where it comes up to. So although this reads it, it doesn't go as deep as the XTOOL one, does it? It's good for choosing your lottery numbers, isn't it? But they have one of these. I don't know if you can. Wait a minute, let's turn it up. That's better. Because when it came up with that home screen for this particular car, I don't think there was any functions. Yes. That's it. Does this mean functions here? No. That's the home. That's all it does. It just basically resets trouble codes. I'll tell you what the vehicle information is. The fuel tank volume is 75 litres. Parameter file for England. Speedometer miles. Can you change it? No. So you can't. You know, like the fancier the machine, the more parameters you can change. If you want to change it to kilometres, well, that's it. It doesn't do anything. Fuel tank volume. Can you make it lower, bigger? 6 speed. That's it. No, back. Vehicle information, system selection, and that's it. So the Topdon works. It's got lifetime warranty, lifetime upgrades, but the upgrades seem to be very simple, and it hasn't got a patch on the D7, unfortunately. So Mr. Topdon's got to get his finger out and work on that. Now, this might be just a very basic model. Maybe the rest of the Topdons work better. But so far, the XTOOL one was good. Let's have another look at it. So I've been checking out the lengths of the cables, and this one's a good, what, foot 30 centimetres maybe longer than the Topdon. And the Topdons are good if you're going to be working in the car itself, but sometimes when you want to plug this into the OBD2 and you're working on the engine, or looking at something on the engine, the long cable's better. Now, I was wondering, is that why they do this plug separate? Because, maybe I'm just trying to unscrew it. Maybe this is done in this way, so you can put an extension cable in. Ah, I see. Now, they don't tell you that in the book. And if anybody knows what this does, please let me know, and I'll put put it in the comments below. But it's a nice little thing. I like it. Like I say, we used it yesterday on that Range Rover, but we didn't film it because we couldn't see the screen. And that's one of my pet peeves with these type of machines, because if you use them in bright sunlight, they're very difficult to read. But get them in the shade and they're quite good. How does it compare? Has that one got a plug in? No, you see this one doesn't unplug. Alright, that one doesn't unplug. And this one does, so if you damage the cable you can replace it pretty easy. I always leave the protective screens on, and I've left the protective screen on the Topdon one as well. But it's got little padded corners. It's pretty good, pretty strong. Yeah, I like it. I didn't even know it had speakers in it. I don't know why. What are you going to listen to? Engine noises. So it's getting to be a bit of a battle of the diagnostics. I wish Land Rover had sent me a machine. That would be good. Then we could really get into town. Apparently, just before I go, this is supposed to do matching keys. It does a lot more, and when I find out a little bit more, we'll do another video, a better video, and we'll see if it does key matching. But again, we've got to find a car that's got key matching. You know, the little key fobs and stuff. That's going to be fun. Alright, I hope you like that. I hope you made something out of it, because like I say, when we haven't got many cars to work on, it does get kind of difficult to find on something. I think I could plug it into my Yaris, but that's not much fun, is it? Anyway, good tool. See ya.